You know the message I'm talking about. The one that slides into your DMs and just makes your stomach clench with that very specific kind of dread. Well, today, we're not just going to look at it. We are putting this thing on the operating table for a full-blown forensic breakdown of a classic manipulation tactic. So yeah, this one's for every creator, every reader, every artist who has ever been played. And I'm not kidding. We are going in, scalpels out. We're going to expose every single rotten vein of this particular brand of energy vampirism. No nonsense, no hand-holding. Just the cold, hard facts of the grift. So, first things first, get this into your head right now. This is not some innocent little technical glitch. I mean, sure, apps fail sometimes, we all know that. But that is not what this is. This is a carefully, if kind of clumsily, staged play. It's a manipulative little dance designed to get something for absolutely nothing. And the star of our show today? Oh, she's a master of the form. All right, let's get into phase one. This is the initial engagement, right? This is them baiting the hook. This is where they test your boundaries, your kindness, and let's be honest, your level of exhaustion.
And there it is, the opening line, the get-out-of-jail-free card they think they're playing. It sounds so innocent, doesn't it? Oh, poor me, technology has foiled my generous spirit. Don't you buy it for a single second.
Let's just translate this, shall we? On the one hand, you have the character she's playing, this benevolent soul just thwarted by a faulty app. But what's the reality? She is planting a seed of supposed good intention so she can reap a harvest of your free labor. This isn't a prepayment, people. It's a pre-excuse.
You know what? Let's give this a clinical name. Let's call it emotional credit fraud. She's trying to open a line of credit with you based on a transaction that never, ever happened. And she's betting you'll feel too guilty or maybe just too awkward to call in that non-existent debt.
And would you look at that pivot, the speed of it, the sheer audacity. There's no pause, no shame, not even a, hey, how can we fix this? Nope, just straight to the question. She's already decided the transaction is complete using her fake attempt as currency. And that little thank you at the end? Oh, that's just twisting the knife. This whole con is a gamble. It's a bet that you're just too professional, too polite, or maybe just too damn tired to call her out on it. She is weaponizing social convention against you. It's basically the psychic equivalent of a dine and dash, except she expects you to thank her for the lovely conversation on her way out. So naturally, you politely suggest she try again. You give her an out, a chance to make good, and this is the response you get. It's fine. Oh, it is certainly fine, for her. Just notice that immediate shutdown. Case closed. The problem is now dismissed, not solved. And that's really the verdict on phase one, isn't it? She doesn't ask for your Venmo, she doesn't offer to try later, and why is that? It's because she was never, ever interested in solving a payment problem. She was only interested in getting her reading and getting out clean. Which, of course, brings us to phase two, the cover-up. See, after the heist, the perpetrator has to launder their reputation. And how do they do that? By paying you in exposure and praise. Spoiler alert, you cannot pay your electric bill with a 5-star review. This brings us to a very specific kind of operator, the compliment parasite. This is someone who just showers you in sugar, as long as you don't ask for salt, or, actual money. They operate on this model of investing flattery and expecting a full return in services rendered. So, our friend, the one who couldn't get PayPal to work for one reader, suddenly has zero problem typing out a glowing public review for another. Let's dissect this little masterpiece of manipulation. Absolutely amazing. You notice the praise is always over the top, never just good. And here's the brutal translation of that review. This is not genuine gratitude. This is an advertisement. She's doing her part in the whole freeloader ecosystem, signaling to other leeches where they can find their next free meal. She's just promoting the next target. Everything she said was so accurate. Well, of course it was. I mean, anything tastes delicious when it's free, right? When you have zero skin in the game, there's zero risk, and everything feels like a delightful little bonus. Which really only leads to one logical, sane response. Then pay her, Kimberly. If someone just read your soul with perfect clarity, why is your wallet still welded shut? How is it that PayPal magically works for posting glowing reviews, but not for, actual payments? It's a modern miracle. So please, don't be fooled by the performance of gratitude. They act all grateful and sweet, so you won't label them a thief.
But gratitude that doesn't lead to compensation, that's just exploitation with a pretty filter on it. It's emotional makeup on financial theft. All right, we have dissected the crime and we have analyzed the cover-up. So now we're at the most important part, the diagnosis of this whole pathology, and more importantly, the prescription for dealing with it. You see, none of this is random. It's a social chess game. She praises one person to disarm the next. She builds this sweet, harmless reputation so nobody connects the dots on her trail of unpaid sessions. She pretends money is the issue, but the truth? She is not blocked by PayPal. She is blocked by a complete and utter lack of integrity.
Let's just be blunt here. Praise does not pay your rent. Compliments don't stock your fridge. Appreciation doesn't keep the lights on. Your energy, your skill, and your time have material value. Period. End of story.
So stop calling it gratitude. This isn't some happy client just expressing thanks. This is a predator grooming you, testing your boundaries, and conditioning you to accept flattery in place of fair payment. The prescription is simple, it's clean, and it is absolutely non-negotiable. Block them, delete their messages, and exorcise their parasitic energy from your space. Do not engage. Do not argue. Just remove. And here it is. Here is the final, brutal truth of this entire maneuver. The real dark magic here is that she didn't just scam you. She manipulated you into betraying your own boundaries. She made you scam yourself out of your time, your energy, and your payment. So the ultimate takeaway is this. We are not emotional ATMs, available for anyone to just make a withdrawal by punching in a code of fake praise. Burn the playbook. Block the actress. It's your stage, your rules. Close the curtain.